Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Another episode of When Two Worlds War coming at you. As we've been playing this, I've been trying to play on like low resources, and what I find I end up doing is out economizing the enemy. I build a bunch of facilities, really ramp up real hard, and go from there. What I'd like to do this time is a little something different. So, yep, I'll be blue. Earth is fine. Dry desert. My starting tech level, we're going to keep the tech levels on low. But for facilities, I'm going to go very high. I'm going to do like resource rich for both of us. Starting MUs. Number of food farms, which is 49. I'm going to say one starting MU. That's fine. Continue. So red. I'm going to give them a slight advantage. Actually, probably a big advantage. Let's go Silicon Major. Dry deserts. Tech level is low. Number of facilities very high. So this is an economy samey thing. 1 MU to start. Their IQ can be very high. So we have the same everything. The only real difference between this war is we're both getting a ton of labs, mines, power food farms, even tech, even everything. So this should be a fair fight. An even fight. The only real difference between this and other seasons of this we've played is instead of me ramping up completely from scratch, we should have a bunch of stuff already at our disposal, and we do. And a bunch of production already, which we do. So I'm still going to go through my same MO of trying to out-ramp the enemy production-wise. That's still the plan. Lots of labs, lots of mines, lots of power. Just get everything really ramped up real hard. That's still my plan. But instead of having the AI kind of flounder around a bunch, giving them a ton of facilities as well might make this for a bit more of an interesting battle. Power. And actually, one thing I'd like to mess around with, we're going to let this stuff build out. I emphasized a lot of labs first. Yeah, it shouldn't take very long. We already have a bunch of resources at our disposal. What weird landmass is this? Huh. Some archipelago nonsense. I've also heard archipelago pronounced archipelago, which sounds really, really fancy for just a big pile of islands. So, I'm going to wait till this stuff gets built, and then we're actually going to mess with the auto scheduler. If it does what I think it does, and what it sounds like it does in the manual, it could be really cool. I'm not really too sure. We'll just have to see. Yep, all our stuff's getting built. Scheduler just has a couple of mines in there. Awesome. So automatic production. Build Scilabs, mine, power. I'll manage the research and everything else. Let's see what that does. Go back to schedule. It looks like it'll just automatically ramp up a bit for me. The thing is, I don't need a ton of mines. I need more labs and power for the production of my MUs and my research. Let's just check the stats real quick as the game's really revving up. Yeah, so I went ham on the facilities. They've already gone for some land and air defense. Not a bad call. And I'm just going to sit here a second, see what gets built. I have plenty of resources. I was hoping it was just going to keep going. But I see there's nothing here. Let's go ahead and start building our tech level up a bit. I would like to build my Royal Air Force, as I call it. Not seeing new facilities yet. Maybe it's like a once a year thing, or once a month thing. I'm not too sure how often that occurs. Tech level, new tech level, new tech level, new tech level. Awesome. Schedule. Nothing yet. Okay.
Resources produced.
New tech level. Awesome.
Month end.
Okay, so it feels like that's an every month thing that'll happen. Now, what we've been doing is we've been ramping up really as hard as we can on the things that we have spare resources on. So maybe that's a difference between using the auto calculator, the auto scheduler, and the way I would play this. I'm going to add a ton more labs manually. Oops, that was a bad call. And I'm going to add a bunch of power manually. And we don't really have very many farms. It said, well, actually, we have like 50 farms. I take that back. We have a bunch of farms. I'm so used to starting on really, really low resources that I really need to up my game, like, quickly. Labs and power all got built. What's our schedule looking like? Awesome. I'm going to do another row or two of labs. And then I think we're going to get started on just chilling and let our research do its due. This is why I like desert worlds. Desert worlds provide a lot of capability for me to work on my research. In a normal Earth environment, I don't know if we've ever played on just straight up Earth. But on a normal Earth environment, there's a lot less desert. So labs are more expensive. Also, the ice caps, top and bottom, are a lot bigger, like 5 times bigger than this. But because desert, there isn't as much. Which is actually really cool from a game design perspective, in my opinion. Bunch of labs got built, heck yeah. Okay, let's check on our opponent real quick here. I see one spacecraft, which could be a problem. If that spacecraft is more powerful than my one tank, this could be a real issue. Okay, let's do some design. Let's work on our Royal Air Force. Air fighter. Boop. Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 3 targeting, level 2 armor, level 3 radar. Awesome. I'm going to wait till we're Tech 3 across the board. It shouldn't take very long at all. I don't know. How many labs do we have? 172? I don't know, 4 months? We'll be at Tech 3 all the way around? Actually, what I'm going to do also is auto build farms. Just get it done. Just add it to the thing. When it comes to building my MUs, my military units, I would rather hand hold that. It's actually interesting. I never really gave the auto builder, the auto scheduler, a proper try. And it kind of feels like we could actually automate a lot of this game. Especially with the unit orders and the scripting. It's actually the design of the game is supposed to be. You're actually at a workstation, and you're an operator at that workstation, and that's the lore behind this. So you're programming the game to play a way that you would like. That's really how this all works. The game is also designed for role playing in mind, so you can name every single pilot of every MU you produce. You can name your bases. You can place your bases where you're at. There's a world editor. There's a lot to this game, to be absolutely honest and to be absolutely fair. And I'm kind of playing this game like simply, just incredibly simply, maybe boring. Might be a word for it as well, but I'm playing this game incredibly simply. which I enjoy. I've enjoyed as much as I know about the game. Like, I'm not naming the pilots. The unfortunate state of affairs is most military units are just expendable. This is my defense force. I want 30. That should be more than enough for me to protect the planet. Enemy MU can move faster. Okay, so there's the Silicon Major benefit they're getting right there. Or maybe it's telling me that they just completed some research. Oh, we already have an invader. Okay. Super cool on building this stuff. Order. Squad. Control. Computer defense. And we're going to build up our base defense to level 3.
Resources produced.
Okay. Cool. So we already built 11, 13 MUs already. That's awesome. So let's take a look and see what's here. We have 2 invaders. We already have more MUs than they do. We have better tech. We have way more facilities. With the smartest AI, they should be just knocking on our facilities as much as they can. And red down. Cool. Saves me a bit of worry. Lots and lots and lots of facilities that can be built because we have a lot of resources we're just sitting on. It's a neat place to put a farm, I guess. When the game is generated, from the way I understand it, it just chucks everything everywhere. Like, there's no real rhyme or reason for where it puts the initial facilities. Let's take a gander at something. Okay, so even though I can tell this is a mountain from the tile set, because it's not a mountain anymore and there's a mine there, it costs full price. So actually, I wouldn't be able to tell if this one tile isn't a piece of water. Or a piece of land. Aside from what was around it. Red down. Red hit, red hit, red hit. Supreme effort, red down. Awesome sauce. Nicely done, dude. What's our schedule looking like? Some facilities, way more MUs. Perfect. I would like to build up our tech level a bunch. Let's get to tech level 5. And then I think I'll refit everybody to a much more proper level. 3 is good. Ooh, what the hell? Okay. That's new. That's incredibly... I haven't... okay. I've never had that happen before. That was very disorienting. I thought the game crashed. That's what's happening now. The computer's just so irritated with me doing my thing. There's just, you know what? I'm going to shut down the shop. Nuts to you. And hopefully another tech level. Radar. Awesome. Schedule. Yeah, this is looking great. We have a good amount of resources. I'm going to throw down way, way more power once these researches are done. Oh. AI is more aggressive. I'm liking this. I'm liking this turn of events. AI is quite a bit more aggressive. Where did my base go? Oh, was that it? I thought I was building near my base, and now I have no idea where it is. Oh, there we are. Lightning. Targeting level 5. Awesome. How are we looking? A bunch of research, which means we have a lot of mine and power sitting around. So let's go ahead and build more labs. That auto... Oh, you know what? I have an idea. What if... Schedule... Auto... This is only going to do one at a time, right? So what if I did something like this? What if I did that? Yeah, I wonder what that'll do. If that'll add literally 4 research labs, 4 power plants, a farm, and a mine every month, cool. I don't have to stress so bad about building a ton of stuff. My numbers will eventually ramp up, and we'll just get better over time. So I'm not going to build anything. I want to check every month and see if... What? Wait, what? What? Intruder alert. Okay, well, we took down another red, so... Superheaters. Okay, still more research.
Month end.
Power started, lab started. Farm, power, lab. Okay, cool. It does exactly what I think it would do. So there's our 10 right there. Cool. Okay, so I'm actually just going to have the game automatically build stuff for me. I like that a lot. I don't think we've lost a single dude yet, have we? We've destroyed 13 MU. We've lost 0. Even with the best, I gave Red the best planet, the best AI available. Then we both had the same level 1 tech, the same 1 starting MU. So they could be doing this exact same thing I'm doing. There's no exploits, there's no cheats. There's nothing I'm doing very much extra other than I'm emphasizing my economy very, very much. Okay, that's good to me. We're going to start refitting our MU. So who's the most banged up here? I see a lot of ones, which is not great. Yeah, so like I said, power and labs are going to be the biggest bottleneck here. I'll save you because you have a 3. Uh, let's roll the dice. Let's do all of it. I want more power. Cool. So all the MUs are getting refit. A bunch just got redone. Awesome. Order MU. Let's take a look at... No, I didn't want to change your squad. I wanted to look at your stats. There we go. 4s and 5s across the board. Cool. I'm happy with that. That's a really, really big jump to what we had. I was asked in one of my videos why I don't bother with land or sea production, like, at all. In the manual, after reading it, the land and sea units actually get evasion bonuses. They actually get like benefits to having just a seek. Whoa, a whole mess of dots just got built. They have benefits for being what they are, but when it really comes down to it, it's a question of mobility in my mind. I stick to my Air Force because it's the best to be able to reply to an enemy threat. That's my thought about it. We have tons of mines just sitting here.
Resources produced.
Yeah, this takes almost no mineral energy whatsoever. We're looking really good though. Yeah, if I can crank out 3 or 4 of these a month at Tech 5, I'm pretty darn happy with that, for sure. Let's force a little more power to be built. Just prime the pump a little bit here. Now that weird audio clink, I don't know how to... Little sprite sound, I guess. That's normal. The whole visual mumbo-jumbo we had a few minutes ago is not normal. Okay. Whole mess of power queued up.
Resources produced.
Yes, thank you. Cool.
Resources produced.
Yeah, scroll rate on this thing is hilarious. Nice. Okay. What's our schedule looking like? More facilities, way more refits. Cool. I just need to chill. What I will do... I don't want any more food farms. I don't want any more mines. I want more power. So if that builds me, what? What was that? 7 power plants every month? Pretty good deal. It's a lot less I have to honestly stress about the game. I actually like this. I usually honestly enjoy building up from nothing, like from the ground floor. Whenever I play SimCity or oh gosh, every city building game I can think of. Um, gosh, now I'm blanking. Like there's a Sim Tower remake that was redone. City, Project High Rise, uh, City Skylights, whatever. Anyway, a lot of these city building games and a lot of these larger strategy games, I always like restarting. I always like the beginning part of the game. So, would I use the automated scheduler for the beginning part of the game? Probably not. I think that requires a bit more attention than I would be willing to surrender. But for the mid game, for this part of the game we're at right now, it makes perfect sense. I'll come in and I'll do whatever cleanup I need. But aside from that, the automated thing works out pretty well. Okay,
Thank you.
that'll do. That's a lot of extra power that I'm pushing. And a bunch of it just got built. Awesome. Let's take a look at any other refits we need to do. I can tell this one's been in combat recently. All it has is armor. It's weird how that works. Okay. So that's done. What do we have for new designs? Level 5 on some stuff. Nice, nice. We're going to get to about level 7 or level 8. And then what I'll do is I will... Yep, lab started, power started. Cool. So the AI is already doing some of the work for me. I love it. Schedule. What do we have in the schedule? Absolutely, positively nothing. Cool. Build. Tech level. Level 4 is fine there. Level 5, I guess. That's a good start. So what I'm going to do to save on costs is what I'm actually going to do. Oh, cool. 2 new tech levels just in propulsion. Is I'm going to build my ultimate fighter craft as maximum air speed, but minimum space. I need at least one level of space propulsion in there. And that's still, after playing this game for so long, something I just forget. I don't know why I forget it, but sometimes I do. We have tons of power, tons of mines. Let's go ape crap on some labs.
Select location.
Oops. Okay.
Thank you.
That's a good start. That'll burn through some of my excess resources. Yep, and just like that, done. 990 is the maximum amount of resources you can have in any one category. So instead of letting it waste, because it literally just becomes waste, you're never notified when you're maxed out. It just gets thrown away. Just poof. I would rather spend it, so now we'll just take the human touch. Do a little bit of work here. Okay.
Thank you.
That should also burn through a good chunk of our stuff.
Resources produced.
And plunk. Fusion drive. All done. Awesome. Let's take a look at our stats. It's been a while since we did. I am double his production value. He has a lot of MUs used for defense. Sea and land MUs are stuck to the planet, as is aircraft, I suppose. So he has 2 other invaders he could bring in. We've been doing exceptional on our defense of our planet. I've been very happy with all the performance so far. We haven't had a single loss. So pushing the tech value as hard as we could. establishing a Royal Air Force at tech level 3. We built, what, 20 of them? Something like that? It worked out pretty darn well. This is probably the game mode I should be playing in, but gosh, that kind of hurts my eyes. Another red down, awesome. Let's take a quick design of our Air Force and see how much we can boost it up. 2 more air speed, 2 more targeting. I'm going to wait till we're 7s across the board. We'll refit the whole thing, then we'll start getting on the offensive. Let's build up our next base. Hammer? Sure. Build hammer really close to lightning. Perfect. And order. Squad. 2 more defensive levels there. Once the new base gets built. Oh, cool. The names kind of mesh. It's Lightning Hammer. Lightning. The G is overwritten by the H, so Lightning Hammer. New base built, new tech, more power built, excellent sauce. Order. Squad. Max out the defense. Defensive levels are just mineral uses, so I don't mind getting a couple of bases, get them updated. The AI goes pretty ape crap on bases, and I can't really figure out why, other than just resiliency, so that way you don't have your one base taken out and you lose the game. But the AI builds a lot of bases, and only takes a month to build a base, so the AI can just spam a crap ton of them. So destroying bases is cute, but I don't really see any long-term ramification. The resources are a bit on a global pool, so there isn't anything really necessarily that you lose, even though the manual kind of says, yeah, the materials that are closest to a facility get brought to that facility, and then it's used for production. But, I mean, the second I have a second base, it doesn't really change what's going on. So I'm not honestly sure how any of that crap works. Just a few more things. Yeah, 990 is our maximum. So we're now wasting resources unless I spend them to do stuff. Let's just get another big old pile of labs. Screw it. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'm kind of done building labs.
Resources produced.
Let's go to our auto. That's more what I want. I want way more power. Because like I said, the very second we hit the later tech, you'll see exactly when we do our next refit. Power is going to be our premium resource. Firepower, cool. So let's do that right now. Design, Air Force, firepower, range. Oh, that's maxed out. Radar. So 40 lab, 32 mine, 196 power. That's a really hefty craft. That is really, really power expensive. And even at the maximum production of 990 a month, I could only actually build 3 or 4 MU per turn, depending on how much more expensive we get this thing. Now, the manual does actually say what you should really be doing to play this game appropriately is not what I'm doing. You should actually build specialized MUs that are much, much cheaper, because the price is not linear. I believe the price is somewhat exponential after a certain point, where it's better to have a space-air transport to transport your tank MUs to the enemy planet, deploy the tanks. It's a lot of micromanagement. That's a lot. That's a lot of micromanagement, to be honest. Okay. Red hit, red down. We are unfreaking stoppable, yo. Let's design Air Force. Before we do any assaulting of any regard, this is happening. Order. MU refit. Twos and threes. Just sworn you guys should have more fives in you. Okay, well, whatever. Yep. I want 30 defensive MUs. So we got the first 20 or so rebuilding. Build MU, AF. I haven't lost any MUs, so this is already at 31. The ID will tick all the way back to 0 if you've lost, like, let's say, number 5. So if I have 30 MUs and I lose one, the tick doesn't start at 31. It goes back and says, okay, starting from 0, which one's missing? Number 5's missing? The next one you build is number 5. Oh, wow, what a reference. That's the first one that got refit. While that's all doing that, let's beef up our tech level. Oops. Oh, that's okay. I don't know if we'll go full tech 10. Level 10 craft are crazy expensive, but right now I've got a lot of research that's just sitting around. I might be able to hit 2 or 3 tech levels a turn. There's 2. Nice.
Resources produced.
You're produced. Haha! Oh. Yeah, we have so much mines resource. I knew I wouldn't need much after a certain point, so that's why I'm happy I shut off. Actually, how many mines do we even have? 78? That's plenty. Could have probably gotten the job done with 50, to be honest. Radar level 8. Awesome. It's weird seeing so many white speckles everywhere. It's because the AI is doing all that building. Oh, let's order our squad. Cool. Couple levels there. Awesome sauce. That'll burn down some of the minerals, but not nearly enough.
Resources produced.
Oh, they built a power plant right here. I was like, there's a facility without a ladder. That's weird. Electro repulsion. Nice. You can go away now. Okay. I'm pretty darn happy with all this. Oh, let's check our stats. I haven't done that in a while, and I kind of want to keep on top of that. I've a little shy of, well, not a little. I'm a little bit below, a lot of bit below double their facilities. They have a lot of MUs. That's interesting. Their tech level's pretty garbage, though.
Resources produced.
Getting all our refits. Let's check the schedule. Not too many more, which is good. Let's go ahead and order MU refits. Yep, let's get these 2s and 3s up to 7s. I'm pretty happy with 7 being the baseline for our planetary defense. I don't want to go any higher because I actually want to get on the offensive pretty darn quick. Let's design our space fighter. SF. Cool. Maximum air tech. Actually, space propulsion requires labs. It's not that big of a deal. Maximum firepower, maximum range, maximum targeting, maximum armor, and maximum radar. This isn't too terrible. If I go really crazy on this, that actually only damages, it only costs more in lab costs, which isn't that big of a deal. I thought that all propulsion required power. I guess not. What if we do this? Oh, it's It's all labs all the way down. Okay, cool. Disregard some of the stuff I said before. But this would still actually make it cheaper. To be absolutely honest, I don't really need anything in space. If you actually wanted to build a space station, I think according to the manual, you do something like this. That it'll just get to space, and that's all it can do. Let's just... What the heck? That all looks good to me. Let's pause it right there.
Resources produced.
I'll get to building them soon. I'm not really in a rush. A bunch of facility stuff, and the refits. So we'll finish up those refits, and then we'll get moving on to something else.
Resources produced.
Steel impact tiles. Nice. More refits. I'm actually a little low on lab and mine resources, so I can't just go ape crap on building way more power, which is actually fine. High Force FV 9000. Is that what that said?
Resources produced.
I really wish there was a bit more lore behind some of the tech, but it's just... What's the difference between Tech 3 and Tech 4? One number. Like, there's not really much I would give a crap about in that regard. Other games like Fragile Allegiance, one of my favorite RTS games of all time, has like a lot of lore built into the game. It's really, really, really cool. Every race has a background. Every secret agent, every governor has a background. All the items, all the weapons, all the research, all the everything has a background. And it's stuff that you can peel apart as the game progresses, and it's really cool. But this was a different game in a different time, as is When Two Worlds War. This is crazy impressive for when this came out. I was absolutely spellbound when got it going on. I needed a RAM upgrade for my computer. I think this needed... I want to say like 4 megabytes of RAM or 8 megabytes of RAM, or it needed something, and my machine did not have what it took. I need to look that up now. Now I'm incredibly curious.
Resources produced.
I wonder if I'll even find it. I wonder if it'll even be a thing. Oh, well, I found a game called Two Worlds. That's not at all what I wanted. Sad.
Resources produced.
When Two Worlds War, I don't believe we're gonna find it. Shucks. I'll have to get the manual and figure that out. But I do remember, like, this is a game that I actually needed a RAM upgrade to be able to play. And I was just like, man. The amount of stuff going on is incredible. And when I was a kid, I was just absolutely like, I can't even comprehend what's going on right now. Time for more research. Tech level. We are going to max out our tech. That'll give the lab boys something to work on while the power is getting its thing going on. Let's take a... Oh, cool. Cool. Good. Let's take a look at the stats. I don't know what I'll need. A dozen or maybe 20 MUs at max level. Should be able to finish this up pretty well. 32 enemy MU kills, 0 losses. That's ridiculous. I don't think I've had a 32 to 0 KD in a very long time. That's pretty damn impressive. The other benefit is that I've been going through and upgrading all of my MUs. So to be completely honest about it, as we've been refitting them, they get full cleanup. So that's actually been really nice in our favor. And of course, this screen is all jacked up. Oh, and he's dead. The thing is, he gets murdicated so fast, I don't even get to see what's going on. Is it this? This shows movement? No. What does this do? Okay, that cycles through our MUs. That's great. Is that what I want? Facilities. This is squads, but it's really our bases. Man, that's something that still drives me absolutely nuts. How squads and bases are sometimes used interchangeably. They're not the same thing, but it can be incredibly confusing as to what they're referring to. Okay, let's design our space fighter. Level 8 is fine. It's the firepower and the range and all this crap I want. Max. Oh my god, 400? Yeah, that's just lab, so that doesn't matter to me. Yep, we're doing it. Your patch is going to be hammer, so I can give a different AI order to it. My normal policy when playing any sort of strategy game is always just try to attack once. We want to have our first attack be our last attack, and that's it. Let's see what we can do with 20. These bastards are expensive. How are we on power? 322. I need at least 400 power so I can build one of these a month. Okay, that's screwed up really hard. Hey, I unscrewed it up. What should hopefully happen is on top of the schedule. Thank you. Power plant should come first, as it does. So that'll tap out whatever lab resources we have, and the research will be at the bottom of the pile. Boop. Done. Yep. Our resources are so high right now that adding another 80 power plants or whatever is borderline trivial. Nice. We're still staying a little under double their production capacity. I don't care about the MU count. But our tech level's maxed in all the places that matter. So that's awesome. What do we have for... Oh, let's see here. Order, MUs. I want to know how many hammers we have. 4 hammers. Okay, hold and wait. I have not given the offensive order, so I'll just leave them to hold and wait until we're ready to go.
Resources produced.
And we're still building our order. Nope. Schedule. Auto. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we'll get 1 new science lab and 9 more power stations every month. Awesome.
Resources produced.
How are we on resources anyway? Oh, so much more power. Wait. Wait. How much mine do these things take? 72. Okay, I actually could use some more mines. 76. Yep. It's important to recognize that we are low on a resource and take the steps to fix that, which I am doing right now. Don't need a ton of mines. I don't have it in the automatic scheduler. I just want to make sure that we have more than enough resources every month to build at least one MU plus some. And that plus some may sometimes roll over and make it 2 MUs, but it doesn't make any sense if we're going absolutely ham on power, and then we are just sitting on a ton of power, not doing anything with it, and then it's just getting wasted, right? So I'm just going to fill the schedule full of mines, and then that should handle us for the rest of the game. Or for a good long while, if the war takes a lot longer than it should, which it shouldn't, it should be a fairly straightforward war.
Workstation message.
Cool.
Year end.
And a lot of that crap should get done. A whole mess more white should pop up on this bottom here. Yep, look at that. Poof. Nice. We said what? 76 is what we had before? 161. Wow. The hell happened here? Oh, that's still busted.
Thank you.
Huh. Great. Now, oh, there it is. Huh. Not sure what that is. I'm sure just some weird graphical glitch.
Resources produced.
Okay, so now we've got an excess amount of mines and now not enough energy, which is fine.
Resources produced.
I'm actually a little itchy. You know, I just said we should really be waiting until we have enough stuff to get the job done. But with such high scan levels and tech levels, I kind of want to see what's what. Yeah, high space propulsion, our dudes are just motoring. And they'll pop up in any one of these two spots. Okay, slow down, guys. Holy crap. Okay, numbers to pay attention to. Tech level will not change. If we wipe red off the face of the earth, the tech level cannot be removed. I don't care about that. I care about two numbers. The red MU value, which is 57, so there are 57 MUs, and 561 for facility. So 57, 561.
Resources produced.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a golden cross before. Give it like 10 more seconds and we'll take a look and see how our war is progressing. 57, 561. Let's take a gander. 57 down to 21. 561 down to 543. So the battle computer is concentrating heavily on red MUs.
Resources produced.
1-star general. Nice.
Resources produced. Month end.
Okay, let's take another quick look. Down to 17 and 513. So we are purging. Oh, we actually lost a facility? 102 MU kills to no losses. That's ridiculously good. I'm not going to try to find where that one facility is. I don't care. It's cute. It's like watching a bunch of little ants just go at it. Okay, let's take another look. Down to 12, 481. Yeah, this war is progressing incredibly quickly. With our superior tech level, I think this is going to be over very, very quickly. 2-star general. Nice.
Resources produced.
3-star general. Captain, nice. Yeah, we're still producing more of these suckers at home. Yeah, we're still cranking out more troops. Like this is not going to stop anytime soon. Nope, this was a perfect time to attack. Red down, red facility down, red base down. Just pushing, man. 5-star. Take another look. 5-star general again. Nice. 9 red MUs. Yeah, they've lost 100 and some change worth of facilities. Even if the affront stops here, we're definitely a hand over fist level of production. Yep, just start popping everything. You guys are animals. Supreme effort.
Resources produced.
Major, alright. Major again. Or different pilot got major, I should say. The same dude didn't get major twice. That would be silly. Colonel? Colonel? How you get colonel out of colonel is a mystery to me, but whatever. Lieutenant is at least spelled as it's said. 1-star general, nice. Check these stats here. Their economy is melting, and they've only got one more MU left. I think if we take out that last MU, that's kind of game, isn't it? Major? I have no idea where that last MU even is. Not up on the radar. Might be a tank or an aquatic or something somewhere. Oh! That's it! This guy right here. Holy crap, how many facilities are you guys nuking? Oof! Yep, I think if we take out this last guy right here, game over. Supreme effort. Red facility down. I think they're given to the end of the month to do something about this situation, but they have no MUs. Yep. And they will concede and I'll be victorious, if I recall. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Did they build an MU somewhere? Huh. This game is incredibly finicky with how it determines victory, because in the manual, it says no MUs you lose, no bases you lose. You can lose all your facilities and still be in the game, though? Not really too sure how that works. Yeah, they ain't got nothing, yo.
Resources produced.
How's their schedule? Oh, we are maxed out on stuff. I shouldn't have to mess with this, but let's do it. Alright. Let's get another 10 on the assembly line. Yeah, if that first 20 didn't finish them, these 10 will. But they've got nothing left. Oh, we already got 2 of them built. Red base hit, red facility down. I can't build on their planet, can I? Oh, that would have been hilarious. Just really, really screw with stuff, I guess. What would be the benefit? I don't know. I'm not even using my entire planet, but that'd still be kind of funny.
Resources produced.
First Lieutenant. 5-star General. I gotta click through all the promotions or the game won't proceed. Can you imagine this multiplayer? Just one versus one trying all this? Man. Sounds insane. Restart general.
Resources produced.
I was gonna make this a multi-episode or multi-episode season because I really honestly thought this was gonna take a lot more back and forth to get the job done, but I can honestly feel the war is gonna end at any moment. We've cut down their facilities by about 80%. They're at half of our tech level. We've lost one facility. They've lost 523. Like, I mean, this just feels like cleanup at this point. I knew this was going to be a kind of quicker game, but I was thinking more like 2 episodes. I'm pretty confident the original season I did, the very first one, was three episodes.
Resources produced.
How's our schedule? Okay, yep. Some power stations, some labs, way more MU. 5-star general, awesome.
Resources produced.
Just all the destruction and ruin. Literally everywhere you look on this map, there's gaps. I'm graciously waiting for a surrender. What other stats we have? Heroes? Currently, no MU pilots are listed. Really? We have a ton of aces, though. First Lieutenant. We got a fair amount of promotions here. Stats. MU hits. MU hits on facilities. Okay, so that's us attacking them. And then we already know what the overall looks like. Yep. Debrief? What does this do? Oh, okay. Cool. So, literally play-by-play. Neat. I don't really think there's anything else I have to screw with. This is literally just going to be a sit and wait and let them kind of clean up for me. Again, I'm a little confused
Resources
as to how the game has not concluded yet.
resources produced.
How's my planet looking? I haven't been home in a while. Oh my gosh. Okay, so those mines are normal. There's just a lot of this sporadic, a lot of power. We're actually getting close to the end of our schedule. Yeah. Let's get another 10 more Space Fighter MU.
Workstation message. Workstation message.
And we want them on Hammer, because Hammer is the one that has the CPU attack.
Month end. Resources produced.
Yeah, the lights in the on the world are getting less and less and less and less. Down to 72. Okay. I'm really amazed they're not conceding. Maybe on the lesser AI levels, they concede earlier or something. I know in our earlier seasons, this is where this would really... This is where I'd really break down the commands of each of the units and be like, 5 of you are attacking bases, 5 of you are attacking power plants, 5 of you are attacking farms, 5 of you are whatever, whatever. That's really what that would be normally, and I don't even know what's actually happening here. They're doing like some sort of a scan and patrol, and they're still blowing up facilities, which is nice. How's our schedule? Yeah, a bunch more Mews getting built. We're max up on all the tech. There's really nothing else I need to do. Just max that out, why not? Sitting on a lot of resources like mines and farms I'm not even using.
Resources produced.
Move to or edit name. Not what I thought that was going to do. Okay. There is a delay when I click. Venus Alpha. Good name for an engine. Good name for an engine.
Resources produced.
Tri-stage drive. Ooh. Smexy smexy. What's the stats at now? 47 facilities. We have 28 MUs on red, which means we have 5 in transit. At least I think that's the case. Maybe they take a little bit of time to, like, launch. Yeah, I see one here. I don't see any in transit to Planet Red. Maybe they just take a little bit to just get going. Maybe it's like 1 month. Let's just say it takes 1 month to build it. And then once it's built, it takes 1 month to receive its orders. And then on that 3rd month, that's when it says, okay, sir, I'm on my way. And it acknowledges, and then it scrams off and does its thing. I don't know. Yeah. As we're kicking in Red's face, I'm still just building more and more and more facilities. Like, that's not stopping. And I'm building way more MUs, for that matter. Cool. How many power plants do we have? 456. Nice. Could use another 456, if I'm honest. The map of everyone's planet is 100 squares by 100 squares. 0 to 100 on the X, 0 to 100 on the Y, and that makes up your area. So, multiply the two together, that gives you the maximum amount of anything you can have, be they facilities or bases or whatever. All the MUs can stack on top of each other. But when it comes to resource creation, production, allocation, blah, 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 1 per tile. So that gives you a fairly substantial amount of territory to work with. Definitely. Yeah, I don't think you could run out of land on a singular game. I mean, we would have to go absolutely ape crap with everything else here to make that count. 5-star general. Everyone's going to come back as heroes. Red facility down, red facility down, red base down. The RLS rocket. I wonder what RLS stands for. Really large system? I'm gaining tech levels. You're losing production, man. 12. 12 facilities left. I'll be like the count from Sesame Street. 12. 12 facilities left.
Resources produced.
8. 8 facilities left. What is so slow here? Why are you so slow? Nope. That's not what I wanted. Is that the speed everyone's traveling at and I'm just impatient? Maybe. Okay, we got 2 facilities left here, boys.
Month
And I
end.
just saw somebody skip it. Is that all? It's all that's here? No MUs, no production, just two facilities left. A lab and a lab.
Resources
Come on, get it. Thank you. And get it. Awesome, thanks. No MUs, no facilities. So I guess I have to wait till the end of the month. Hey, there we go. Hot diggity damn. Cool. Okay. That wraps that up. Okay. That was probably the most successful campaign I've ever had in my entire life. Really good push on the research. I wouldn't kind of feel that was a fair fight, even though that was 50-50. But it all really boils down to how does the system operate, and then how do you work against it, right? So I know the AI doesn't really beef up their facilities as quickly as they should. I go absolutely ham on my facilities, really get a good production curve, really get a really nice edge on my industry, and then push really hard into research, and then manufacture, and then it all kind of just falls into place. So anyway, thanks again for joining me. Another episode of When Two Worlds Wars in the Books. My name's John Megacycle, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.